am Sydney Rogers, and welcome to another edition of FLX Weekly here at FingerLakes1.com. We are live inside the FingerLakes1.com studio, where I am joined by Jim Seneca, Dr. Kingsley Kabari, owner of the brand new Finger Lakes Health Institute, and Heather Zellers, who will be taking the position of Fitness Director at the Finger Lakes Health Institute. It is September 23rd, by the way. We're already almost done with September. And today's show is brought to you by the Waterloo Library and Historical Society, who presents the 2020 Cookie Fun Run or Walk, and it will be virtual. If you give a human a cookie, they will probably eat it, and when they eat it, they will probably feel guilty. And if they do this fun run, they can have their cookie and eat it too. This family-friendly race is inspired by the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, It Will Tickle Your Taste Buds and Benefit the Waterloo Library and Historical Society. This is going to be going on from Saturday, October 3rd to the Saturday, October 10th. Registration is set to end, though, Friday, September 25th. That's this Friday. And if you want to get tickets or more information, you can go to deals.fingerlakes1.com and click the 2020 Cookie Fun Run. That sounds cute and fun for families to do. Mm-hmm. And I think it's funny because we have the Finger Lakes Health Institute here with us, and they maybe will... Yeah, eat cookies and then go to the Finger Lakes Health Institute. We are really excited to have you guys here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome
back. Both been up here before. Actually, Kingsley, you and I spoke several months ago, when things were still coming to fruition. And judging from the pictures I've seen from inside the facility, it looks unbelievable.
Yes, since we spoke, we've actually done a lot of work. And I know last time when I came here, our trainers were literally doing virtual training to help the community get back to maintain their active lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, we've come I wouldn't say a long way since the virtual training, but you're able to wear a mask maybe and come out and actually not be stuck in your home doing your training. But you guys are having a grand opening this Friday, correct?
Yes, this Friday at 3 p.m.
So congratulations, first of all. It's been a lot of work to get to the point where you can open. And
right.
Governor let gyms reopen to some extent, and there's other services besides just the gym.
Correct.
So maybe, fill us in a little bit on everything that's available at the Finger Lakes Health Institute on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls.
That's a long list, huh?
Okay, that's a long list.
Let's hear it. I'm excited. Let's go.
Well, we have a salon in the building.
Oh.
Yeah, and we have 5 hairstylists.
Wow.
Who pretty much are doing an amazing job. Mm-hmm. So we have them in the salon. Then we also have the chiropractic office, which I'm the chiropractor. And we have 2 massage therapists and a nutritionist who work out of my office. Then we have a medical spa that is coming soon. That one's coming soon.
It's exciting.
Then we also have a wellness shop where the locals can buy any kind of health supplement and clothing and so forth.
Cool.
And we also have the Start to Fit, the gym that has been very popular.
Has it? That's good.
Yeah, and Heather here, she's the one running that part of the facility.
Are you going to tell us a little more about the Start to Fit?
So Start to Fit, what's amazing about being contained within the Finger Lakes Health Institute is that we can really integrate all the services in. So not only are we your standard gym facility with all brand new equipment, we have, for anybody that's familiar with Old St. Pat's, the stage has now become the cardio stage. So the stage is now completely cardio equipment. So we've got, and the gym itself is now the floor of that whole footprint is now the floor of the gym. So
it's big.
It's a very large facility.
Huge.
With COVID regulations right now, we're at 33% capacity for, our members. But having said that, when restrictions are lifted, that will be quite the space. Can fit well over 100 people. So it's quite expansive. So we're excited about that. But like I said, what makes us truly unique is the fact that we can integrate those services. So, you have Dr. Kabari who can make those adjustments and work on the structural aspects. And then, clients can then come into the gym and maintain those through, some good muscular and ligament, stability. And then we can incorporate that as well with the massage therapist and the nutritionist. So it's kind of a whole wellness approach. And our trainers work really hard to integrate all all those services into their plans. So we really feel that, when people are coming in, it's not just your standard, okay, we're coming in here to lift weights and do some cardio and get you in shape. It really starts to look at that integrated process to start to address issues not only from the outside in, but the inside out. So, we really hope our clients come away feeling energized and a much better person for their experience.
It's a huge service for the community and the surrounding area. I mean, this is big enough now where you probably will draw from outside just Seneca Falls and Waterloo, because it's fairly unique. I can't think of many other places outside of Syracuse or Rochester that offer everything that you're offering in one spot. So, and right there on West Bayard Street in Seneca Falls, repurposed the building that had been formerly the town offices, but was really in jeopardy of being vacant until you came in, and now it's it's full. It's going to be full of activity. There's going to be a lot of activity in and around the facility all day, all night. People come in early to work out and come after work as well. It's just I think it's a great thing, and congratulations first of all on getting to where you are now. One of my questions I first had after listening to the description is 33% capacity to start. So how will that look? Like, how would that be managed?
So we have right now, normally our facility runs on a 24-hour key fob system. That's been deactivated for the moment. We hope to get back to that. So we have staff on hand during all business hours, which are 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then 8 to noon on Saturday and Sunday. So that entails keeping track of how many people are in the gym. So everybody that comes in is required to sign in and sign out, and they have to answer the 4 COVID questions. We ask anybody if they've answered yes to any of those questions, please exit the building as soon as possible. So we're keeping track of that. So not only is our front desk keeping track of that, we have very strict protocols on cleaning. So any high-touch area in the gym is being cleaned every 2 hours. Members are required to actually wipe down equipment after use. So our front desk staff is also managing, making sure that that's occurring. Everybody it's mandatory to wear a mask. So gaiters, bandanas, none of that is acceptable for a face covering. So we're also enforcing the masks. And even in our group classes, so our classes even have limited sizes right now. So, our normal Zumba class, which would contain probably 15 people, we're limited to 4 people plus an instructor. And even during those classes, people, even though there is social distancing, it's 6 feet and a mask, so people are required to still wear those masks. So we're really keeping close track on that. We do have a cleaning log that is checked every 2 hours by management, so that if the health department ever comes in. But so max capacity in our gym space, then people really want to know what that is. It's 34 people. We have yet, even at our busiest times, to actually hit that number. And everybody has been phenomenal in following the rules and regulations that we've put in place. And our staff has done an amazing job of making sure that everyone is safe. And so far, we haven't had any issues. I mean, we've got 1 or 2 people. We have to kind of remind them to keep their masks up over their nose.
Oh, I'm sure.
And our fitness instructors, I have to really give them some kudos because they realize that everybody's been out of shape since March. So they're not coming back to class going, all right, it's full on Zumba. We've got this tonight. They've all ratcheted down their class levels just a little bit to take in consideration, 1, everybody's possible fitness levels, and 2, the fact that we are exercising in a mask. So that does create its own unique challenge. So the staff has been phenomenal on tailoring all their programs that we have to make those adjustments for our clients.
I love that.
34 people in the space that size in the gym it's easy to distance.
It is. And the equipment, we have removed some pieces of equipment that are normally in there to allow for some more spacing. But there's plenty of stuff. We haven't had, I think our biggest issue is everybody's so excited to see each other that they want to kind of stop and talk. And we're constantly 6 feet, please spread apart. I know you're excited. But that's been the only challenge is that everybody's just excited to be back in the facility.
Well, you have to be diligent. Like I said, with the health department, and gyms are probably under the most scrutiny, whether it be like maybe a bar or a gym. So it's good that you have those in place because people want to be able to continue to come, and then hopefully step by step get back to full normal, capacity and life in general that we're all waiting for.
I have a question. So, was this something you always planned on doing, or was it like you saw that this school was for sale, and all of a sudden this all just came to your mind, like, I'm going to have a full-on wellness institute, health institute, where people can come and do everything that would make you feel good about yourself in one place?
Yes. Several years ago, before I came here to Seneca Falls, I lived in Georgia, and I used to go to a gym called Lifetime Fitness.
Okay.
And Lifetime Fitness is like a one-stop shop where they have pretty much a nutrition bar, they have restaurants in there, they got everything in there, and people travel from distance and spend 4 to 8 hours there with things to do.
Awesome.
So I always kind of have that vision and how that can be recreated.
Right.
So why here, having own Maximum Fitness, between that and the chiropractic office, the vision came back and began to expand. So when the building was vacant, and I went there to take a look at it, and I saw this is a good opportunity in the area to replicate that here, but a little bit different. How different we're doing it is about the community, bringing the community together to a place where they have access to services that they would normally travel long distance away to go get. Instead of driving to Rochester or Syracuse or Buffalo, why can't they get it right here in Seneca Falls? And the building was a perfect opportunity to actually to do that. And so everything just kind of, it's like having a vision, then the opportunity came, and it just all come together.
I love that.
Then the community was very instrumental in making it possible. People came to help from day one. We have a lot of community members who came there for the demolition, who came there to help clean, do different things to make it possible. So that also gave me more excitement that, this is, we're doing the right thing here, and it's good for the community. This is what they wanted. They were hungry, and food is here.
I love it.
Did you ever consider anywhere else but Seneca Falls for this? Like, did you look Geneva, Canandaigua, or was it always, did it have to be here in Seneca Falls?
No, I did not look at other places. Initially, when I graduated from the chiropractic college, I was going to relocate back to Georgia.
Right.
But after being here for almost 4 years, and I've built a good, solid relationship with the community, and I had hundreds of clients and contacts, and everybody have pretty much kind of received me as a family. It wasn't even a friend.
How many years have you been in Seneca Falls now, including when you were a student at NYCC?
This will make it I'll probably say 9 years.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, I moved there like end of December 2010. Yeah, so everyone kind of received me as a family member.
Right.
And whoever was so close. Then I said to myself, if I move away, I'm going to lose contact with these people. And there's so many of them.
Right,
so why not stay here and...
Well, it's a good decision. Seneca Falls benefits. Like I say, having this facility right in town is such a nice piece for... it really enhances the lifestyle of everybody in town who, wants to stay fit or wants to take advantage of any of those services. It's really unbelievable. It's a luxury for people in town. And,
I agree.
And for people that used to go to Maximum Fitness, or this is just such a huge upgrade to everything. You're a huge asset to the community, without a doubt.
You.
So I'm sure everybody appreciates your willingness to take this on, right in the heart of Seneca Falls.
Yeah.
Bringing jobs to everyone. I definitely see you working with many local people too, which I think is great. I saw Christine posting how she helped decorate your...
She designed our wellness lounge.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful. And I just want people to come out on Friday and check everything out.
Yeah.
What time is everything going on?
We start at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Then at 3:30, the Chamber of Commerce are going to ribbon cutting. Then, but the opening continues until around 7 p.m.
Nice.
And we're going to have door prizes.
Ooh, all right, I'm there.
Right. A lot of gifts from local businesses who are supporting.
Perfect.
What we're doing there, so they give out, gift for door prizes, and we're putting them together. And what is so amazing about Finger Lakes Health Institute is people usually travel from Seneca Falls to the bigger cities to, for opportunities. Now, people from the bigger cities are traveling to Seneca Falls because of what we offer there. So you kind of see how things are beginning to flip a little bit, which is pretty good.
We need that too. I
well,
love
it
that.
does spill. When that happens, it spills over to other things. So people go to the gym or to take advantage of any of the other services there. And then after they head downtown, maybe to stop at Christine Van Dusen's store, CB Designs, or to get kombucha from Brad at Finger Lakes Brewing, or to have lunch. I mean, so that's kind of how it works. So it's almost this type of business and facility is like an anchor almost, you know. So it's and I think it's going to be great for the what they call the Sackett district, which is just down the street from where you're located, where Antonina's used to be, and DA Liquors. So it's a good thing. I'm excited to see it open and to really keep my fingers crossed that sooner than later we can get to full service, you know, full capacity, business as usual. And I think it'll really just the fact that you're there and opening now. Not many places open, you know, start a new business and are opening right now because of that. You know, but.
Well, what was really important to me as we were getting ready to open was to have the right people who are part of the community, who the community means so much to them, and they want to see good things come to the community. So, and that was so important. So I talked to Heather if she can, you know, join us there, and she's all about the community, and she came right on board. We have staff, you know, that all about the community, and it wasn't even, you know, trying to beg them to come on board. They just came right on board and joined, and everybody just be so helpful to make it possible so we can actually open a facility this big in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That says something. You guys opened officially your doors on the 1st of September, correct?
Yeah.
And you guys are just getting started. Like it hasn't even been a full month yet, and you're seeing all this positivity and all this great stuff that's coming to you. I hope that full capacity and everything opens up like super soon for you, so you can just see every room filled with people that are all happy. It might be a little different, you know, a little different than normal.
Well, some people are on edge.
Yeah,
you know, I see this anywhere I go, or anything
Right.
that's open, whether it be the golf course. Because remember, in April, you couldn't even go to a golf course for about 10 days. To restaurants recently reopening for outdoor dining, and then limited capacity inside. So I've been to a lot of these places, and it's just interesting to see the way different people interact in those environments now. It's different.
So, and that was huge when we decided to open, especially when Governor Cuomo gave the okay on September 9th for gyms to open. So in my other position, I sit on the school board for Seneca Falls, and as part of that, I represent the Rural Schools Association on the Safe Schools Task Force. So I have been inundated with COVID and COVID-related safety issues since March. So when Kingsley brought me on board, he was excited, and at the same time,
you got an expert.
Right, he was like, "Do we really need to do that? Do we really need to do that?" So, I take into consideration people's anxiety about coming back, especially into a gym environment where you've got those respiratory droplets everywhere, and you've got people touching things. So I really encourage people to come down, have those conversations with myself or some of our staff members to kind of really set those anxieties at ease, and to see how we are really handling things so that people are spaced out, that protocols are being followed, and that, quite honestly, the amount of cleaning that our front desk staff is doing, I say every 2 hours, but it ends up feeling like it's every 30 minutes because by the time they finish, they're cleaning again. In all those areas, it really, truly is... we're trying to make it the safest environment possible while people can still have that sense of normalcy. And we've already started to look to the future, even if that future does continue to have us on, on a bit of a lockdown. So, if we are reduced to that 4% and, 4 people in those classes and the 34, we're planning ahead to the future, working with, lots of different organizations throughout the state to bring in some of that programming to the Finger Lakes, and making Finger Lakes Health Institute kind of home base for some of those things. So working with the Canal Corporation, knowing full well that trail hopefully will be completed sometime in the next couple of years, already looking to the future and what that really means for Seneca Falls.
That's exciting.
And schools are back. Everything's going smoothly in Seneca Falls. Kudos to the school board, Jeremy Klingerman, everybody. My daughter's a freshman. Happy to have her back in school. It's almost normal. It hasn't been the case in every district. Clyde Savannah had a couple cases this week. They've shut down for a week, gone remote learning for a week, and then hopefully they'll be back. But it is interesting times for sure. And so, the fact that we're opening this is just another step, I think, towards returning to normal life.
Normal, yeah. Whatever normal is. I have one last question I want to ask because I feel like you guys probably found some great stuff. Was there anything super crazy that you found when you were emptying out the school's rooms and all the stuff they left behind?
I think we probably found a good 70 years of history
Wow.
in that building.
Yeah.
See, that's awesome to me. I feel like the community will love that just as much to hear those stories of all the people that went to school there or had done something in that building at one time in their life.
We played basketball in that building 2 or 3 times a week for 10, 15 years in the gym where the fitness center is now.
The concrete floor.
They were textbooks from 1940, 1920.
That's awesome.
And it's been great to hear the stories of the community members as they're taking tours. And I know Kingsley can talk to that. When people come in, they're like, I had 6th grade in this building. And, I remember when Joey freaked out the nuns and jumped out this window. It's been great to hear the stories and, to also hear the stories about, like the basement where we're finding a lot of the stuff and some of, going down there at lunchtime to get milk and it's been interesting to hear stories from the community members about the building, and it kind of gives you that sense of that the vision that Kingsley had, and then that sense of purpose that we have, and it kind of really makes that piece of community feel really culminated into that.
Yeah, and you'll have that forever. You'll probably have people constantly coming in there, and I think it's great, the stories that you'll hear. Maybe you'll have to start like a storyboard of the craziest stories that's happened in that building or something.
So there you go, and then a new podcast for you.
There you go. So what if someone wants to take advantage of everything you have to offer? How do they go about it? Do they just show up?
Well, they can always contact us on Facebook. We had Finger Lakes on Facebook. We also have every business is in there have a Facebook page.
Is their own. Yeah.
You've been super active. I've been watching your Facebook to see all the exciting stuff.
Well, we have very exciting staff and community supporters who are, trying to help us spread the word and very proactive in creating an awareness for what we got going on in that building. So I wouldn't say I was doing it by myself because I'm pretty busy.
Yeah.
I just been getting a lot of help.
Good. That's okay.
But they can contact us on Facebook. They can call the facility.
Yep.
They could send us emails. So different ways they can reach us, and we're always available to answer all questions. Or they could even stop by. They don't have to make an appointment. And we have, like Heather was saying, we have a front desk staff that are
Do you enter
there
the front door facing Bayard Street or the parking lot side, or either?
So right now, the main entrance that we have per COVID regulations, we have the one point of entry, which is the back. We call them the front doors, but they're the back doors to the parking lot.
Yep.
Okay.
So that is the main point of entry right now, and you come in and you can see the front desk right down the hallway, and there's always somebody there, to answer questions, to point you in the right direction. Either point you to Dr. Kabari's office if you have specific questions there, or to my office if you maybe want to have questions about Start to Fit or a membership, things like that.
Yeah, that was my question. The membership, is it a membership specifically to that, like to the gym, or are you guys going to expand and have like a membership where you get percentage off at the salon or at the med spa or
full service?
Yeah, a full Wellness Institute membership.
That would be for the future.
One step at a time.
Right now, we have so many moving parts in that building, and we're still trying to,
integrate it all.
Integrate all.
But you can come get a membership at the gym. I will be more than happy to give you a membership at the gym or any of the fitness classes. So
it'll be fun to see as this is now populated with customers and clients and residents that just see how it all works. And I'm sure there'll be things that'll be tweaked and changed to
on a
make
daily
things more
basis.
efficient. So, it's awesome. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. And I want to know, though, how the weather is going to be for Friday, because we want people to come out. We want to make sure that it's good weather so they can go down to the Health Institute.
This weather that we've been having, to me, is phenomenal. I like it.
He
dry
always
and
does.
cool, and
loves the cold.
and not cold. It's not been cold.
It's been a little cold.
At night it's been cold, but that's great for sleeping.
Yes, I can agree with that.
And wearing some more seasonal type of attire, pants, hoodies. It's fine. But we are going to get another taste of summer this weekend, starting on Friday. Mostly sunny with a high near 79, and then overnight it might stay in the 60s overnight Friday into Saturday, low around 60. Saturday, 80 degrees.
Woo.
And sunny, and this could be the last 80 degree day. Maybe not, hopefully not, but it could be. We're almost pushing into October here. And then overnight into Sunday, a low of 62, still pleasant sleeping weather, but not cold. And then Sunday, we actually could use some rain, and there's a 60% chance of rain later in the day on Sunday. So if you have morning or outdoor plans, hopefully morning, early afternoon, you get them in. High near 76. Again, it might not rain, 60% chance, so 40% chance it doesn't. And then back to work on Monday, 50% chance of rain, and still seasonably warm with a high of 72. The average high this time of year is around 68, 69, so we're above average.
Good. I like that. I think it's just because right when you're in the summer weather and then it drops down so quick, our bodies, I feel like just aren't ready to adjust. But then you see towards the end of winter when it's going into spring and everybody's in shorts in 50 degrees weather. Like me, I was freezing. I played golf on Sunday at 9:30 in the morning, and I was bundled up in a winter vest.
Oh, really? I teed off at 7:15.
And you were loving it, I'm sure.
I was fine. I just wore a jacket.
I was I brought gloves, hat, hand warmers.
But that's right. And if I was to call somebody to golf and it was going to be a 50 degree day in April, everybody would want to go.
Yep.
But a 50 degree day in October, and all of a sudden it's just me and a couple other guys.
See, if you need climate control, you can come to the gym.
It's
always beautiful at the gym.
We need to get more active. You're right. I've spent way too much time on my couch this past I'm going to just call it the past pandemic, not the future pandemic. Yeah, I want it to be in the past.
It's been about 6 months so far now.
Yeah, like you said when you walked in, been quite a summer, huh?
Yeah.
But you've done the best you can, and you have thrived during this pandemic, really, and I hope nothing but the best for everybody, all the staff, the community. It's going to be great for everybody.
I got a couple notes.
All right.
Tonight, Wednesday night, the Seneca Falls Law Enforcement, our Police Reform Forum at Seneca Falls Community Center. There's limited attendance available, but we're going to be there recording and posting in the morning, just like we did for the one in Ovid on Monday night. Thursday night, same event in Waterloo, and we'll be recording and posting that. Thursday morning, live at 9 a.m. in Newark, they're going to be ribbon cutting the Erie Canal Trail.
Oh.
And so we're going to be there live for that one. And on the guest list for that is Senator Gillibrand, Chuck Schumer, who else? Potentially the Lieutenant Governor, Kathy Hochul. Pam Helmling will be there. But it's a pretty hefty list of local representatives that will be there, along with Newark Mayor Jonathan Taylor and the village board, the town board. So that's live at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and that's the culmination of a big project over there. And the weather looks great tomorrow morning for that, too.
Nice. Wow. Busy schedule for you guys. Check out Finger Lakes One for all the action.
We'll have all the links.
Of course. But again, thank you guys really for coming on. Everybody should check out Finger Lakes Health Institute on Facebook. I think that's where you guys are the most up to date with everything. Stop on out Friday at 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Door prizes, and you get to wander around and reminisce on your
And we have a live
memories.
DJ.
Oh,
really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's a real party.
Oh, yeah.
Bring your mask. Remember
Yeah.
social distancing. I'm really excited to check it out myself, and I hope everybody, stops on in and supports you guys.
What's going on this weekend for you? Anything fun?
I do have a very fun party. My sister's dirty 30.
She's 30?
Yeah. She turns 30 September 28th. It's a very interesting party. We're telling everyone to dress up like hillbillies and rednecks and whatever you want, and call it trashing her dirty 30s. It's going to be interesting. Usually we're a lot more classy, I would say, or maybe a tiny bit more classy, but this
Not
one
this
we're not going
weekend.
to be classy. No, trashy,
on
not
Saturday,
classy.
there's the Minders girls lacrosse/soccer golf tournament. Are you playing in there? Are you involved
I
in
am
that?
not involved in the golf tournament. You don't want me with a set of clubs.
Everybody should
Put a
get
ball
some.
at my feet, I'm good. But
Yeah.
So that's happening at Seneca Falls Country Club, and then the Bills play on Monday night this week, so they'll go for 3-0.
Oh,
which
boy.
will get some people excited. So, and Syracuse plays Georgia Tech in the Carrier Dome on Saturday, and that's the first game in the dome since the renovation. Unfortunately, nobody is going to be able to be in attendance to experience the
weird.
new dome, but you can watch it on TV and dream about the days when you can get back through the turnstiles.
Nothing we're not used to these past few months. You guys have anything exciting besides the big grand opening on Friday? Anything else?
Work.
Yes, I knew he was going to say that. That's okay. That's good. You just stay there and you make it as awesome as it's going to be for everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys, and
Thank you
again,
for having us.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's
Yeah.
very exciting. It's
Yes,
a
it is.
Great
Thank
thing
you.
on so many levels.
And thank you again, everybody who was watching. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this show, you can click like, you can share with your friends, you can subscribe to your YouTube channel. We'll be back again next Wednesday for the last show of the month, Wine Wednesday. And until then, have a great weekend here in the Finger Lakes.